Greetings and salutations, this is Oracular Dwarf coming at you some more Metal Gear Solid 3. Last time, we started our adventure combing through the jungles and getting our bearings straight to find Sokolov. We did find him, and upon trying to escape, this goofy little boy, probably not the best way to put it, but this guy, Ocelot, decided to do a funny call, and all his friends came out. After a little bit of a friendly tussle, if you will, Sokolov ran off in the heat of the moment. And now, yeah, we gotta go find him. Whoops. So yeah, that's what's in store for today. We gotta go chase after him again. Ooh, some meds. Okay. So I must be able to go this way. I don't know. Let's see about Sokolov. Where do you run off to? There he is. What you doing out here? There's bees, you know.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit. Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Is that the backup? Oh.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes.
That is
Without
actually pretty
support from
impressive.
friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
It looks a bit goofy.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Where is this extraction point anyways? Because I'm going back across this bridge. Okay. Interesting though. He's designing a basically a nuclear tank. It's a bit crazy for this era, but you never know. Don't look down, Sokolov, it's fine. A little misty out here. Oh. Is that the boss?
Boss?
Damn, she took the weighted crates off her hands.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
You fucking bug woman now? What the heck's going on here?
coordinates.
Man, that must suck having to work with this guy. Why? So goofy. Hornet Man and weird tongue man. Well, this sucks. That's my cap. That's my hostage. Very rude of you.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
They can hear you speak in the helicopter from there. Like, that was impressive.
It's raining blood.
Oh, that's from clear blood then.
Is he crying?
Who's that? Oh, who's that? Nice red gloves.
Kuwabara.
Wood's not a conductor, it's metal, a material. Like, stupid? Jeez.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
You're just carrying those around? Alright.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
My gun. Wow. Well, that's just
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
yeah, maybe some kind of
If
blatant
Khrushchev
man.
finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Oh, you have two, like, with the fingerless gloves. Didn't notice it. There's 3 of them exposed, 2 of them not. Yep. Yo, I got the infinite ammo headband. Let's go.
The
So
new blood has
goddamn.
been rejected.
Land on his back. Ooh. I'm sure you'll swim very well with that broken arm.
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
I feel like extracting on that bridge would be a nightmare. But alright. Boss, I can't believe you do this. That's some gnarly arms. Man, I'm just trying to have a nap. Who the heck's calling?
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
I still have to do things about my arm and other things.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay, am I gonna have to remember all this, or is it gonna kind of guide me still? It just looks goofy. Okay, well, I don't know why it pauses so long. Alright, let's cure ourselves. Oh boy. Bone fracture. I think we needed to put a splint. And then a bandage? Okay. Cut. So we want to not disinfect it. Is it a deep cut? Bleeding. Do I want to suture it? Yep. Septic. Bandage. Oh ho! Yeah, I am slowly losing health. Alright, cut. So this is another cut. We want to disinfect, suture, septic, bandage. Okay, more cuts. Okay. Oh, I see what that red bar is. It's the health you can't get back while you're injured. Okay. Broken bone. Splint. Bandage. Oh my gosh, so many cuts. Bam. You'll be fine. That's a perfectly, like, rectangular piece of wood you found. I'll give you that. Whoa. Oof. Yeah, you'll be fine. A big bandana. Jesus.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Okay. We're gonna Fulton out. A lot of helicopter. Jesus. I mean, alright. I feel like that would be a nightmare to transport. Shagod. Shagod? Shagod? There's drills in the front to, like, stabilize. Alright. That looks so goofy. Okay. Well, it's time to go then. Oh, there's nothing holding in the front. I don't know how stable that would be. But, who am I to say? Also, sit down. God damn.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Huh.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
What's that?
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
This is Sokolov's daughter, I guess.
Shall we take her back to the
How
base?
do you even get a hold of her?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
It looks so comic. Oh.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Yes.
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
The kickback on that thing must be insane. Well, are you sure you're far enough away from that? Let's hope that didn't affect my Fulton. But also, goddamn, that's gonna feel that later in life. With a lot of radiation probably hitting him right at once. That's a big nuclear bomb for being a handheld? Good lord. That's insane. That is crazy. Are we finally getting a title drop? Oh, it's time. Man on the moon.
What a thrill.
Thank you, Hideo Kojima.
Darkness and silence through the night.
This is such low quality. It's like weirdly blurry.
I'm searching and I'm
Okay.
melting to you.
So, what is it? I thought you continued from here and like get around. I guess you do leave.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
He's eating a snake. She said snake eater.
Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frond.
So Toyota.
That
Kyle
try
Cooper.
to survive.
And
For
this
the
is definitely a way to make
day
credits.
we see
Yeah.
new light. I give my life,
Harry Gregson Williams.
but for you.
Been interesting.
In my
Taro Tajima. Okay.
there'll be no one
Motosada Mori. A military advisor. Interesting. Yoshikazu Matsuhama. And of course, Hideo Kojima. Come back. This absolute insane lad. So important to put his name in like so many times. Man, I can't wait to get copyrighted for that. Okay. So did we get Oh, it's just a week later. Arctic Ocean, airspace.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload ep3 systems shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the virtuous mission.
In a week, he healed
So instead,
broken
we'll be
bones?
using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
God damn.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No.
Fox
this Fox
die?
is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
So they're going to execute us publicly? On the moon or something?
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
Okay.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yeah, sounds right.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued
I mean, he's just saying, kill Vulcan.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their
Very
communications satellites
claustrophobic, that's
so
pretty
that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB in exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Goddamn. Now how are you supposed to land this safe?
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Okay. How Mach 3 in the 60s or 70s? 60s? Cold War, so at latest 70. But moving that fast? God damn. Especially that size, too. Jesus. You got dropped at effectively, like, I don't even know what speeds. Alright. Built different, I guess. Especially with all those no broken bones and cuts from like a week ago. Alright, Snake. Let's get this going.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request?
No.
What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is
very on the nose, very silly.
140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
That's nice.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
But why would she have her medical
Her
license
frequency
revoked?
is the same as during the Virtuous mission.
Like,
145.73.
Her medical license
She'll
should
be
have anything to
recording
do
your
with the
mission data
whatever.
as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Sigint.
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
Okay.
You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Okay.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Oh no. Lali Lule Lo.
Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
Oh man.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Okay, then. So I don't have my hush puppy anymore, huh? Yeah. So there's a suppressor, but it's 40.45 caliber automatic pistol. Jesus, I don't really want that. Okay. Sonar motion detector. Choose battery power. I see. Scope. I mean, I'll probably keep the scope on for now. Don't need this. We can do some kicking and punching. But yeah, okay. That was a lot. A lot of exposition, a lot of storytelling, but hopefully now we can finally get back into the game proper. Oh. Yo. Oh yeah, what about my food? Do I still have the other? Aw, they got rid of my other stuff. That's fair. Okay, let's set myself up then. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we'll do that. That's the best I can do for now. I'm good on stuff. I have a map? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, anyways, I think with that, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, and comment, all that good stuff below. And next time, you truly will get this next mission started. Have a good one.